Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xynthia, and today's video is going to be part 1 of the brand new Honkai Star Rail Trailblaze quest? I forget what they call them, but like the main story quest, you know. So we get to see a new world, Amphoreus, which is Greek and Roman inspired, I believe. But yeah, I know I haven't done it yet. Probably a lot of people have already finished the story quests, and I probably would have been able to, but I honestly just kind of forgot when the update was coming out, and then I wasn't feeling like playing really at the time when it came out, which I was like, fine, I'll play when I want to. And then when I wanted to actually play, I wasn't feeling well. So, you know, whatever. It goes how it goes. Well, don't really have much to intro with besides like, got a cup of coffee here with me, so if you hear me sipping on something, that's what it is. I am still using my new computer to record. So far, Star Rail looks like it runs a little smoother in the recording. Like the frames look better somehow. I don't know why Star Rail's frames look better. Because I was thinking that my recording issue was actually due to the internet, my internet connection. Because I know, like, my internet connection is good, but I also know that with, for some reason, like, PC tower, like, the computer towers have a weaker connection, or just maybe a harder time connecting overall as compared to other things. Like a laptop, for some reason, connects stronger. So I think if it drops frames while I'm recording, it's probably just because my internet's a little, like, I have the Wi-Fi antenna set up and everything, so I should be okay, but sometimes it's hard to know for sure. But anyway, I'll just alt-tab back to where I am. I'm excited for Amphoreus. I think it'll be a really cool place, and a lot of the characters look really interesting. It's kind of, honestly, seeing all of the, like, art of the characters and, like, just, like, what they look like, it's gonna be a little bit hard for me to decide who I want to pull for. Like, I know I want Mighty, I think that's how you say his name. Mighty Anaxa? I don't know how to say it. And Finon? Like, I want those three, you know? And if you know why, you know, probably everyone could tell just by me saying it, like, oh, she just wants the hot guys. Well, maybe I do. I'm not really looking forward to Mighty being Imaginary Destruction. I already have Imbibiter Lunae, but anyway. But I'm excited to learn about Amphoreus because there's a lot I don't know. So I think to start off this quest, I need to check on... Why are there two different messages? Okay. Himiko. Hey, the space station sent someone over with gifts. I asked the express conductor to leave the items in the parlor car. Please come and help yourselves. What are the gifts? Sounds like... It's all snacks and supplies and some interesting gadgets invented by the researchers. They said they wanted to repay us for our kindness and help back at the space station. Everything is a small token of their appreciation. There's nothing really. They didn't have to do all this. I have no interest in the gifts, but I appreciate their sentiments. Wow, I'll be right there. By the way, make sure you come along, Xynthia. There's a little robot in here that would be perfect for you. Why me? This is a bit sudden. After some discussion with the conductor, we figured it'd be best for you to take it. Pom-Pom was going to use it as an express cleaner, but considering how busy you always are, Xynthia, you could probably use it as an assistant. So this little robot is all yours. Remember to visit the parlor car. We'll keep your stuff here for now. We've got snacks here too. Speaking of snacks, there are certain passengers that I would like to remind not to sneak off and eat them all by themselves. Make sure you leave some for others. Okay, so that's just a different quest. I think this is the story. It's been a while since the conductor greeted us with hey hey. That means time for a warp jump? Exactly. Regarding our next destination, a passenger has given us a special tip. Oh, I just bumped my mouse. As usual, we'll discuss this at the navigation meeting. Meet in the parlor car. Okay. This is actually my first time playing Star Rail on my new computer because, I just play it on my phone most of the time, if I'm not, like, recording or anything. So I have, like, a bunch of random notification stuff that they want me to check, because of course they do. Okay. Let's go. I wonder which one they're gonna bring up first. Oh, okay. Oh, and Pom-Pom's in his little chef outfit that I unlocked. I think one thing I want to do, I turned down the master volume. Graphics quality does not need to be very high. Oh, FPS at 60 is fine? I'm sorry, what? Okay, I was looking, here. A lot of times I feel like the music... Okay. I feel like the music a lot of times overpowers the characters' voices to an extent, so I was trying to fix that. Okay, join the navigation meeting.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Black Swan isn't joining us? Oh, no voice, huh? She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus. She can read our minds! I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where's Sunday?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest.
Really?
Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
This is their way of being like, if you didn't let him join, which I don't know what happens if you decide not to let him join. He's not here, but if you do decide to let him join, there's an excuse for why he's not here. Let the control freak lose all control. Send him to Washtopia. Let the control freak lose all control.
Your words, not mine.
Okay. Let's start voting on our destination.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Mr. Mikhail's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
That's where Idrilla the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking
Trailblaze
through our
power?
options carefully.
Wait, so we're spending the Express's fuel every time we do, like...
And finally,
I don't know,
the most
Crimson
adventurous
Calyxes?
option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
Ah, planet not recorded in the data bank, and a world even Akivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Oh, is that why we're visiting it? The Express can achieve perpetual motion. We don't really have a time in a choice. We don't really have a choice in a time like this, do we?
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
You know, true. Agreed. So everyone's leaning toward the uncharted world? It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me, too. I'm from Amphoreus. Yeah, you kind of dress like you're from Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official.
Go to
then.
the kitchen,
Our
you're dressed as
next
a
stop
chef.
is
Okay, no.
Amphoreus.
Yay!
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Sure. Better start packing up too, or should I go chat with some more of the others? Oh, there's so many places to go. I guess I'll just chat with people first. Ah, Xynthia, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? Doesn't feel any different to me. Worlds that have been mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. Oh, okay. If you say so. Okay, Welt's over here.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
An opportunity hard to come by?
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili.
Akivili
You don't
laid it
normally
down?
get to
Okay.
venture into a
I didn't.
world
How did I
beyond
not
the
know that?
knowledge of the Trailblaze.
One of those I probably knew in the back of my mind, but I just didn't consider it.
But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to
Sometimes
the
I
Astral
forget
charts.
things.
I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Oh. Oh, Welt. Is this way the party car? Passenger cabin. Don't I want to go to the party car? I thought this is also the passenger cabin. I'm confused now. Party car. They say Sunday's over here. Oh yeah, he is here. Yippee! And Black Swan. We have to tell. Oh, okay. We have to tell Black Swan. Oh, and this is where I need to go to pack up my luggage. Okay, well, let's talk to Black Swan.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
Oh, I don't know what I just said.
I am a memo keeper after all.
Sorry, what did I say? Who did you hear that from? Okay.
Memories don't lie. Memo keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus. Cut through the thick mist and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
I try not to. You know, I'm gonna, I don't feel like I need this game in 60 FPS, because I don't play Genshin in 60 FPS. I'm gonna put it to 30. Like, who? I do not need it in 60.
Trailblazing must be tiring. Please sit. And rest your weary feet.
Your name is Shush, so shush. Alright, hi Sunday.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
Why am I so obsessed with getting him to Washtopia? What is this? Okay, we're going to Amphoreus.
I see.
No comment from you?
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Okay, he had nothing to say. Okay, I'm gonna go back and talk to... Because I forgot my room is technically part of the party car, so we're gonna go back. Also, I feel like there might be a constant humming in the background of this video. That's just my computer, because it's a little louder now that I have a full computer than the laptop. Like, the laptop would still blow a lot of air, but I think this will do it a little bit more, so... Hey, don't hung! Sorry. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the memo keeper if you want to know more. Oh ho, the databank's getting a huge update. I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time. Okay. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. Is that his, like, actually just get out of here? Okay, let's go talk to March, and then we'll go pack our stuff.
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
Favorite part? I'll say the middle of the journey when some gains are made.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Why does she have pictures of, like, that war with Hule, all those dead bodies? That's kinda... March, that's not okay. Oh yeah, and we're also getting the new path. We got the new path, right? Trailblazer's going to be getting the Remembrance path, which is interesting. And good for me, because I don't plan to pull for Aglaya, so I don't really, I won't have like I'll have to use Remembrance Trailblazer probably for anything that requires Remembrance. It'll be fun to build. Like a new Trailblazer. Because I didn't build Harmony Trailblazer, just didn't feel like I needed to use her for that, so I didn't need that. After much deliberation, you realize that insufficient preparation is good, as no preparation might as well put you on your side. Never mind, having some preparation is better than none. Even formalities have their place. What the heck? Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot to take in the views during the warp. Okay, we're just gonna sit here. Sure, why not?
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
We're headed to Eternal Land. I'm really excited because all the trailers were making me super hyped for this place too.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
What?
Here it is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
Oh, it's probably why Akivili could never find it.
The eternal land, Amphoreus.
Whoa, it's in the shape of an 8! I'll say, what celestial body is this?
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out.
What if we can't even land on this planet?
As you can see, Amphoreus
Sunday's
is
just there.
surrounded by a mass of
Hey.
chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly.
It's like, oh,
Conventional interstellar
flakes falling
travel
from the
can't
sky? What the heck?
detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the Garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Traces like the things we have to level up? 3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go
Or
as far
comparable.
as to say, eons themselves.
3 eons lived
For a
on this
world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final
I
path?
think it's Hunt?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery.
Oh, I thought I remember hearing that, but
I don't know what it is either.
who
Hidden
knows?
beneath
Could be
the
anything.
brilliance
Or
of
destruction,
erudition and remembrance.
because we have
yet
destruction
possessing
characters.
enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when pathstriders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. Now I see why the databank's important. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in databank is unavoidable. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
March? Yeah, I was wondering where that chatterbox had gone. She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. All of us. Hey March, how's it going? March, who seems to be out of sorts. What? Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot is very land, the hunt-ish, right? I don't know. I've wondered if they would ever make the Eons playable in any sense. Probably not, but it's still something I'm kind of like, maybe? March, are you in here?
Yeah.
Maybe she got sick.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Did you come down with something?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
It's kind of nice that, like, Black Swan presses her forehead against March 7th's head as if feeling the latter's body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories. As if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Yes, what I was saying before is I think it's kind of nice that we're getting to see characters from, like, Black Swan was from the previous story quest, right? Like, she was from the Penacony quest. But I still think it's kind of nice that we get to see her here. Like, it's not... Because she's not necessarily from Penacony, it's nice to see her, like, here. Like, just characters not being completely isolated to their story, to whatever story they popped up in.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Sunday!
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I know, we're all like, hey March, how's it going? We're all just in her room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
And also a little mentally ill himself, but whatever. You know. You know, whatever, it's fine. Ooh, yeah, use your little powers.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
Is Amphoreus where she's from? Because people said they didn't know where she's from, right? They just found her in some 6-phase dice. What if she's from Amphoreus?
That's likely the case.
Or maybe
Why
she's
is
more
she the
sensitive to
only
it
one
for a
affected?
reason? For some reason?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
Also, it's her turn to stay on the ship.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along.
Oh.
I was planning
March.
to take photos when we got there. But looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Okay, I'll just say, leave it to me. Some of the options are so insensitive. I'm like, what?
I know I can always count on you.
But I'm not like that. Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Didn't we had a photo event right before the end of this, right? Alright, I'm gonna stand in the middle. They're gonna
Do you think
teleport me
March
to the
7th's
outside.
past
No.
could be connected to Amphoreus?
I was thinking. No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to 6-phased ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us. Xynthia, I want you and Don Hung to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? What about the rest of you? Like, what are you guys doing? Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown worlds is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Aw, poor Welt. Chin up, Welt. You'll get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
Sunday will just be around.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon. Sunday is just, suppose I'll to disembark with all of you this time. Wait, he said that. What? He said that when I was talking to him that one time. That was weird. I say it again. Is that a glitch? Okay. What's Himiko got for me? Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
A car? Our what now? Amphoreus is outside the interastral peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're out there. Uncoupling and using one of the express cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphoreus.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
The Express is more multi-purpose than I thought.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready. Ooh, we get to go. So we're going to a different car to...
Car ready for detachment.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Going into the middle of the infinity thingy. Who's there? What's going on? Ooh, look at this. Oh, what? Did we just get shot? Who shot us? Reveal yourself. Ugh. Sometime later. Probably after we come to. Oof. Gosh. Yeah, I don't think the car survived that. Or if it did, it barely survived that. Where's Don Hung? Oh, there he is. Don Hung? Actually, it's Jing Yuan. Okay, wake up the unconscious Don Hung. Don Hung is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Oh no. No. Okay, I'll say. Don Hung, time to get up. Wait, you see Dong's head? Dong? Why is reading so hard? Wait, you see Don Hung's chest rising and falling, proof that his life still lingers within him. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? You recall the moment you first met Don Hung in March 7th. I have to try it, guys, okay? No, ain't no way. Why did I say no? Wait. I changed my mind. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll actually that was stupid. But come to think of it, you don't necessarily need to slap yourself, right? You take another glance at Don Hung. Sorry, Don Hung. The smirk. Sorry for what? No, what? Oh, it's nothing. I wasn't about to just like do mouth to mouth or anything. Ugh, how long were we out for? I kind of hate having to narrate this whole thing though. Why did Don... Okay, I know the voice actors aren't on projects for various reasons, but like, why did it have to be Don Hung, whose voice isn't here, and so then I have to read all his lines. Okay, you passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car. We would have been crushed to pieces. Aw, so you saved me. We should try making contact with the Express. Sure. Easy peasy. Himiko, we've made a smooth landing on Amphoreus. It looks like there's a civilization down here. Define smooth. Farewell, my friends. That didn't really work. I guessed as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. That's really exciting. Let's find some place to set up a base of operations first. This statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope they're not hostile toward outsiders. But like, what about the thing that hit us in the side of the car? Like, is that not concerning at all? Are we back to being fugitives again? Oh, a pink fairy! Huh? What is it? I thought I heard something. Someone's here? Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Stay quiet. Interesting. Oh, it's up here. Eyeball looks down on planet birds, and then they turn into people. That's really interesting. Okay, I know I'm interpreting it all wrong. Sometimes I like being a little silly. Okay, what's this? Oh, hold on. It opened on its own? Oh, there. Who are you? This is so dark. Is it nighttime already? It's over there, but like, how do I get over there? Oh gosh, what? Huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure thing. Over there, that pink thing. Yeah, come back here. You see it too. Yeah, it's not an illusion. There it is again. Is it doing all of this? This phenomenon is hard to explain. This is like low-key horror movie vibes. It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? I'm gonna say a rabbit. It reminds me more of a rabbit than a cat. A rabbit of sorts? It's unlike any of the known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all. Back when we were trailblazing in Eurilo 6, we knew its history and terrain before even arriving on the planet, but with Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little black swan told us about the world. He's not saying like little black swan, like black swan is little. He's saying whatever little black swan told us. I feel like the grammar in that could have been a little bit better. Do they need like an editor? I could edit your sentences to make them make a little bit more sense, because that doesn't really make sense. Oh, it does, but it doesn't. Okay. But we can't afford to screw up this trailblazing expedition. I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential luggage barrier aside, that was a powerful language barrier. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this, having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. Is it any match for your dragon transmutation? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes too high. We can learn and observe as we move. Bruh, don't assume a planet that's isolated doesn't have good technology. Like, that's racist! Or something. I don't know. Now that's one monumental city game. Posing someone archaic. Could it be a cultural site? What's up ahead? This, it's like it's a statue, but it looks like it could move at any second. It looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen. But the gold leaf. Look at that. Oh, it's like Atlas. A giant sphere. Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, the civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Okay. Okay, it's fine, we're gonna take photo. A giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open, or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7th were here, she'd definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. I'm just gonna... boom. I'm not gonna... Don't forget the city gate, too. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace remains... The Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss... Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Photograph the cliffside gate. Okay. Yay. These turned out great. Heh, they deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall. Something's wrong. Yeah, I think they moved. Watch out, Xynthia. Were they at this location before? These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms? Looks like they want to keep us here. With a dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there's no other way out. We're gonna have to fight them. You can't say it's trailblazing until you land a hit with your bat. Let's do this. Ugh. It's kind of loud. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. When war armor is destroyed, deals damage to enemies, delays their action, and regenerates energy for the attacker. Attacking enemies with destroyed war armor will also additionally deal damage to them. War armor will be completely repaired at the end of the enemy's turn. Okay. This isn't a great team for this, but it's not horrible. Okay, wow.
Thank you for your generosity.
Okay, I'm
honored by your presence, since you're already here.
Randomly really loud.
Why not have a meal?
Awesome. Okay.
Conflict is pitiless. Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
I'm gonna do this just to get
Eternal
healing.
sleep is not the end. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
What you seek is what you shall receive. Serenity stands clear before you.
Okay.
Here, this Thunder!
It's better to make no move.
We'll use his ult
Time for the master stroke.
to get all
Radiant
those
Spirit.
stacks.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
You know, I'm gonna... Sorry. Let me... Hahaha. That's pretty loud, isn't it? Let me just... I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Not sure how loud it needs to be, but... let's continue. Man, it's getting pummeled! Can you just die to Ash and Roast? Like, obviously, that's so easy, right?
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, okay, what? Oh! Hello? Is it the man? The myth, the legend?
Look out! You've got something interesting.
What was that? He just broke his spear. Why did he take my bat? Rude.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Then why'd you, like... You got something interesting. What was that? Alright, everyone to be safe?
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire.
Okay.
Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Thanks, it's called the Stellaron. Someone put a hydrogen bomb in my body, and
I
yeah.
could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Ainon, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble?
Fine on. Oh,
You even
it's
ruined
Tribby.
his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just
Are you,
worried they're baddies
are
from
you,
above, but we know you
baddies?
two are nothing of the sort.
Snowy?
Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above. I don't. Are you a human, Tribby? Are you?
All right, if you say so, Treby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. We're trailblazers from beyond the sky. Okay, what? Sorry. I keep clicking things. You're telling them everything already? There's no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple.
Thanks, that explains a lot of stuff, like refugees, temple. Huh?
We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the
Akima?
reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent. And why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finam, from ID's Elysia.
Fine.
Sorry if I offended you just now.
That's an unusual name. Which one is the least insensitive? I'll just say that's an unusual name. I'm Don Hung. This is... I'm the galactic baseballer who's missing a baseball bat.
Baseball bat? Oh, you mean this marvel of a weapon? Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return for your weapon?
Not happening. Okay, I'm Xynthia.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat.
Why do her eyes look so scary from this angle? We've just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best choice. Please, lead the way. Man, I always have so much drainage in my throat for what? How do you view the situation? There's a lot to say here, I guess. Nothing, let's keep going. There's more to this find-in than meets the eye. I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear, he's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Okay. Their appearance was suspiciously well timed. Yes, the timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspected they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How is it even remotely possible that we share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps, like Gorilla 6, Amphoreus was served by the Silver Rail eons ago, but the databank would have at least had some records on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual, though. Is unusual, too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves naturally. About your spear. Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gain some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloudpiercer. Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we first thought. Perhaps if they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned. Nothing. Let's keep going. Is someone arguing over there? Let's take a look, and remember, keep it friendly. I would always take it. I am always friendly. I'm just like a really friendly person. Okay, I should probably just go on the path. No, I will never agree to that. Virtus.
Virtus! You acted on your own to ask the Chrysosairs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Janus, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
Is Janus the same as Zeus? Like, is Janus is the Roman name? The Roman word for Zeus? Let me just look this up. An ancient Roman religion and myth, Janus, the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, doorways, passages, frames, and endings. Maybe not. Maybe I'm stupid. Let me just... I thought they were the same. I don't know. Is there a Greek equivalent of Janus? Oh, never mind. I don't know why I thought Yanis was the same as Zeus. Don't ask me why. But at least I looked it up, so I didn't say that, like, 100% certainty and then was just completely wrong. Yanis is a uniquely Roman god that does not have any Greek equivalent. Thanks, study.com. Okay. Cool. Cool.
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus.
Nikador, Strife
I
Titan.
want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming.
End times?
I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
Esteemed Chrysos heir.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Final. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Phynon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Every place has their fair share of troubles. The Elder spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable
now
to
we have
all
the Abyss
kinds of
in both
danger.
Genshin and Star Realm.
My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please, give us a moment to discuss it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. What do you mean? Go get him. Finan interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee, and now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from the refugees? Yes. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out that we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Finan for now. We can also learn what Treeby thinks when we're alone with her. True. Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable.
I feel like our clothing
I'll stay
alone would
behind
set
to
us
guard
apart,
Virtus
but I
and the
don't know.
rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Tribute, what's this book? What's this book thing? Book, okay.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. You're not about to ask me to jump down, right? What is Dawn Hung is finally going to be able to jump? What? Is this supposed to be the fact that we can't jump in the game?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle.
A miracle?
We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount messages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare
law,
us innocent
Titan.
in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to
Time
lift
Titan.
thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Oh, it's kind of like what the little pink creature was doing, but like without all the chanting, presumably. Follow Triby's lead. Oh. How's that possible,
How's
Nox?
that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Wait, I just realized this is a really funny interaction because Genuine and Triby's voice actors are married, I think. Not saying you should ship the characters, by the way, guys. I'm just saying that, like, walking like this is kind of funny. Like having this character out. Oh, I can't even run. Oh no, I can't.
But why does it feel a little too quiet?
I'm just getting weird. Oh, she disappeared. I'm getting like really weird horror vibes. Wait, I was like, I want to check my achievements. No. Thank you for healing me. I needed that. I'm like in a domain. I'm just gonna go follow along the path. Because if needed, I can probably just come back later and get what I need.
So much for a peaceful chat.
Bad guys.
The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
Ugh. I should change my party setup.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
The problem is I don't have a good... it's hard. I guess it'd probably be better if I wasn't using Jocho. Like maybe Pela instead.
I'm honored by
You
your
both have impressive fighting skills.
Haha, I'm not using Trailblazer or
Why
not.
not have a meal?
It would be better if I had my weapon.
Is that it?
The archer one is pretty strong.
There's no time to lose.
Same.
Conflict is pitiless.
Never
Allow
had
me to see
so
you
much.
off.
I'll just attack this one, since it's the only one that doesn't have like a common element.
Heard the call, loud and clear.
How many rounds? Oh, there's just one wave. Okay. I won't bother activating ultimates then.
Follow
Beyond
my charge.
Jachos.
Here is thunder.
Because this should take care of them. You know. Because he's really strong with Sunday.
The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
It looks to me like you still prefer living.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land.
World-bearing Titan. Is that the one that's like holding up the sphere that we took a picture of? In my eyes, it's Atlas, right? But I also only know, I think I know like the names of Greek gods better than the names of Roman gods and Titans, so.
But we swear to you in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldis? Our name is Trebios.
Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no.
It's
To
because
think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous! Please,
children can
forgive
be
my
priests too.
transgressions.
Noldis, We do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you placed your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikador's spear.
If that is divine will,
spear,
then I have
like what
no
hit our
reason
car?
to disobey.
Nikador?
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Wow, as soon as...
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're alright.
Like, as soon as Triby was like, oh, we're Tribios, the priest, he's like... Noldus is like, oh my gosh, lead the way, actually. I was just joking.
Virtus,
Good grief.
I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysos heirs.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
And he has, like, a lot of sun imagery that's actually very similar to the sun-looking design. Like, to me, it looks similar to the design of, like, the sun in Natlan and Genshin, which is interesting. But he has it in his eyes, and then it looks like he also has it on, like, his neck, and then his chest as well. Interesting stuff. Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way.
I like his voice. Finan's voice is nice.
I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times people spoke of?
Just as the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Is this the sequel to Belobog? The darn finality is still after me. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
What are the Titans?
The ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Okay, so the humans and the Titans used to live in harmony, I guess. With the humans worshipping, once worshipped by humanity. So, are the Titans trying to destroy Amphoreus, or did something happen to cause the humans, like, something else? Or did the humans just rebel after a time? I don't know. Who are the Chrysos heirs?
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
Like you. What is the miracle performed earlier?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
That's kind of what I was thinking, because that's kind of what it felt like, is that when we were walking along in the little, I think it's our memo sprite that we get later. It looked like it was like more like reversing time so we could walk through things and then turning time back to normal.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
That's all the questions I have for now. Your answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times.
What is a ballad gonna do for us? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Play us some music. Why not?
Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided Calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give.
Why are they looking at each other? You two in love?
Creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole?
Move my cup.
Oh, great Kefali, all-knowing father of stature so tall.
Yeah, that Kefali is that guy, titan person.
With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying, huh? What's that sound? What's with the stage effects? Yeah, that too. I like how the music is still playing. Oh, a big animal. Dinosaurs? Pog. Hey, whoever you are.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Big purple dinosaur. Okay. Ride the Dromas and head to the Holy City. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Okay, let's see how long I've been going. An hour? Okay, so about another hour to hour and a half. Dromas. What magnificent creatures.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called Dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on
those
them
are
to get us through the
dogs.
rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Okay, ride the Dromas. You see all the white shells jutting out from the Droma's limbs and plan to use them as footholds. Droma lets out dissatisfied growl and easily tosses you several meters away. Why you? It's a good thing I managed to dodge quickly.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Good grief. Carefully ride the Dromas.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
It's sure.
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty. We've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Okay. He've included the two of us.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either.
Okay.
That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering.
I wonder how many
It's also
Chrysos
the
heirs
reason for
there
the
are.
Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
The back of Dromas is like a cradle. You gradually fall asleep and the caravan will arrive at Akama. Okay. Ooh, there's the little image for Akama. Hey, wake up! The city's under attack. Okay. This is hard when Don Hung says nothing. Run! Just a lot of war. Huh? Okay, more fighting. Let's get it. No, please.
Let the enemy strike first.
Call this safe?
Then
This
take them by
It's not how
surprise.
Tribby described it at all. These are the enemies we met in the Abyss. It seems this attack also works. Is also the work of the Strife Titan.
Receive divinity.
I can't thank you enough.
I do think... Why do you make that? That was quite the noise. I do think Jiao Cho has one of the funniest lines when he gets attacked.
Allow me to
let me
see
see.
you off.
It's 2 waves. Okay.
This flower, blue.
It's worthwhile to
generosity.
do this.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Probably also worthwhile to use his ultimate.
In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Yeah. It feels so excessive, but I love it.
There's thunder.
Pancreation's true intent. Okay.
Turn up the heat.
That it?
Just don't kill anyone. Come on. You can survive.
Follow my charge.
You guys can survive, no problem.
It's penniless.
I have heard the call, loud and clear. Trinity stands clear before me.
Look at all
my
these
charge.
buffs.
Here. There's thunder.
Bro's buffed up. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Mm-hmm. It's an easy team to maneuver,
You both
though.
fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Yeah, we do come from a foreign land, actually.
I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
But like, what really am I supposed to do? Okay, stay calm and leave this to us. You must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Fate? How about you just tell me? I don't understand how fate works. I expected the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. Do you think this Nikador is related to the destruction? I don't think so. These Titankin have obvious differences to the Antimatter Legion. Yeah, but it could be a different manifestation. Our priority now is to find Finan. Right. Okay. Brother.
The main road's been blocked off. Treby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Time. Lift up the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Press and hold the button to activate Ornyx's Prayer Time Rewind. Okay. How's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
Humanity is so doomed. No, we took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
But no, we can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but
Look,
very well.
rainbow.
Please remain by my side. These pests can't
Very
hurt you,
well.
but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
What? So, mind explaining?
Oh, Cephaly, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
Can I? I'm still in a challenge. Good grief. Will I ever not be in a challenge? This entire recording session is just going to be us in a challenge. What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Cephaly will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Janus, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
We have to fight some more. No one wants to fight some more.
Let the enemy strike first, and then take them by surprise.
Okay, wave 1 of 1. I think that's what it means up there at the top left corner. Okay, so a pretty short one. I'm not gonna worry with ultimates then. They're so strong though. They do so much damage. I mean, if I had a preservation character on this team, they would probably do less damage.
I will overcome the thorns. Trinity stands clear before me.
Follow my charge. Here. There's thunder!
We'll see. Okay, that was simple enough.
Bodies everywhere.
Why is the sound effects in battle so
many
loud
enemies have
though?
made it to
For
the
real.
front gates? Where were the city guards?
Trian. Oh. Trinon. 3 Tribbies?
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Trivi. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions!
The surprises never cease in Amphoreus.
Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels
D?
like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill.
Was D mighty?
I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
I love that man, even though I know nothing about him.
With us here, we can just use the sentry gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus. Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars.
So are
of
they
Akama.
triplets?
Therefore, they can
Or is it
definitely
one
trust.
person split up into 3?
Well,
Probably
let's
the
keep on
latter.
moving, then.
Like one being but 3 manifestations of that being? Can I get some healing? Do I just need to fight them along the way, or can I like... I'm just gonna probably have to fight them along the way.
Better to make no move, turn up the heat.
Is that it? Receive divinity. 1,000 thanks. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
What you seek is what you shall receive. Torment down, bid you farewell.
Follow my charge. Here. There's thunders!
I'm gonna do this as
Time
well.
for the master stroke.
The master stroke.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Yeah, why are the combat noises so insanely loud?
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced elites.
The main road. Is this the main road? Do you think I can just run around them?
Lord Finan! Finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
The Grand Craftsman? What?
Cartonus, hang in there!
Cartonus? Chartonus?
The rear is secured now.
There he oh. There
This
he
is the
is.
result of your efforts.
This song goes hard.
You know who we're dealing with.
I don't think he's messing around.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Wait, what is this? We're not okay.
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks.
Blonde man. Is he blonde? Are you talking to me?
Who are you?
Who are you? I don't know.
Trying to destroy the holy city.
Why not have
Okay. I don't think he's blonde. Is he blonde? It's more like red. Strawberry blonde. This is my favorite way to play.
1,000 thanks.
Getting almost one shot every single time I do anything.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Trinity stands clear before me.
Here is thunder.
And then, bam! It works every time. It's very strong.
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay.
He's very big.
As for you, Mighty.
Yeah,
if I'm
Mighty.
not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
The names of the people here keep getting stranger and stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to
Aglaya,
protect
sorry.
the
I always
citizens.
thought that it was Aglaya.
Are you ignoring what she said?
It's probably because I'm so used to reading like Japanese words that, well, AE kind of says IE as well. I don't know. My brain just didn't read it correctly. I'm not gonna blame it on anything except my brain.
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind. Their senses
that's what it
are
is.
also interlinked. The Occamants have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing.
But, huh? We've like just got here. He's like,
Trust
huh?
him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether
Oh,
it's in the
what?
past or in the future,
What is
people
going on?
of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you.
Oh no. What just happened? Well, oh, I see it did drop frames a little bit, huh? I might need to pause the recording here. Oh. Okay, well I just got disconnected, so maybe I can try again? I might have no internet connection, though. It looks like I might... Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I'm pausing this for now, and then... we'll see if I can do it again. This might end up being a two-parter over the course of 2 days. So, like, the next part of this may be recorded. We'll see. Oh, well, that Literally, like, the second I logged off of this game, it was like my Wi-Fi came back. I don't know what was going on there, but we're starting again. And luckily I didn't have to wait a really long time. So, alright, let's... I'm getting my mic slightly adjusted, because I literally was like putting my mic away and everything, then I was like, wait, it says my Wi-Fi is back. Internet's fine, which is good, but we have to start over from the beginning of this cutscene.
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty...
Okay,
if
we'll
I'm
just
not
kind
mistaken,
of...
shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Stranger and stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens.
So, Aglaia must hold some sort of position of power?
The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether
this
it's
is
in
where
the
we
past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you.
What is your beef?
As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
He's a little bit goofy.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
He talks like Yoda.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaia told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
Is he also a Chrysos heir?
I don't need you to tell me that.
I don't know. I don't know who qualifies as a Chrysos heir.
You. What's your name?
Me? It's a secret. No, I'll just say, my name is Xynthia. I'm too afraid of him to lie.
Is that not also strange?
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's not. Wow, he literally... Is he your companion? You guys don't seem to be on very friendly terms.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals.
So he is a Chrysos heir as well. You are nothing but a tiny man compared to me. I doubt he's gonna say anything important. I'm just gonna leave. He's probably just gonna be rude again and say, your name is also strange. Bro, do not. Okay. Oh, some structures just loaded in. Very good.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treeby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon and the two guests. Welcome to Achaema.
Oh, this is, oh, what's her name? Castoris? These enemies aren't moving?
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun.
His little smirk. Like, what is he?
Miss Castoris?
Castoris.
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Achaema needs you.
Why is she talking so quiet?
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me and kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Okay, sure. Butterfly lady.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise.
I'm not gonna step on these flowers.
In the shadow of death.
In the shadow of death. I ain't stepping on those flowers. I'm like worried I will like legitimately take damage. I'm afraid. Okay. Maybe I'm fine.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
Maybe if I just walk? But my pace is gonna be faster than hers because I'm tall male and she's tall female. Or maybe she's not even tall female. She looks like she's supposed to be.
Scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
Death Titan.
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try.
Maybe she's actually the same height as like March.
Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
Really?
So glad that you're not my history teacher.
Oh, wow.
How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
More fighting.
Come to arms.
It's like her Caster's little effect sound is so noisy.
Refusing the toast? It's just a twin of myself. Thank you for your generosity.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Oh, I probably should have waited. Oh, well.
Will return.
We need healing already because these guys do a lot of damage.
That which is seized must be repaid. Here is thunder. Allow me to see you off.
I will overcome the thorns. Serenity stands clear before me.
It's still only a 1 of 1, so it's not that bad. I'll just use this.
Time for the master stroke.
I feel like Quantum would be a very good element to have here, but unfortunately my Shui isn't.
Show no mercy.
Still isn't very good.
Turn up the heat.
I don't know what it said, but yeah.
You chose the worst. Here is thunder.
Probably if I diminish its armor before it's done.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Just so unnecessarily passionate.
Farewell.
Conflict is pity.
I wonder if I can just turn down like sound effects or something. Okay, we did it. Because, gosh dang it, they're so loud.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Casterus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
She's pretty cool looking too. If she comes at a time when I'm not saving for other characters, I might pull for her.
Need for worry. The citizens
But I probably wouldn't put as much effort into her as I would for like
living things in the vicinity.
Mighty or Anaxa. Let's see, what did she say? Have already been evacuated. The only thing Cindy are 3 of
As
you.
Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castros.
She must also be a Chrysos heir.
Then
her little sound effect thing is kind of, it's not annoying, it's just like, why is it so loud? It's like, I can't hear! I'm staying away from her. She makes noise. Okay. What's this?
Memorial Palace. The Lance of Fury. Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
The Lance of Fury is probably what struck our ship. You think, oh. Yeah, there he is. Don Hung, is that your stomach growling? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan? He ignored me. Dang it.
Crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Now we're in too deep. Wow, it's true. It's fine. I've already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazers? What an interesting concept. Surely on your world there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And
this
yet,
is fast.
faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me and become heroes!
Okay, but it's just like two of us. Like, you don't have to get all... Enter the hidden passage. Ugh. The whispering is so unsettling sometimes. Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target. So I have to... Oh, yeah, there we go. We did it. It's
Deathly
death.
silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Okay. I like how I keep saying, oh, and Bela would probably be more useful here, but my Jiaocho is just better. So let's go. Let's just go.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
This is so unsettling. Take a screenshot, but I didn't get a good image in.
Careful. It was different from what I remember.
Savage God, Mad King, Incarnation of Strife.
So, more distorted?
Well, we're just gonna go for it.
I'm honored by your presence, since you're already here. Why not have a meal?
Conflict is pitiless.
And we'll do this to
Eternal
get healing.
sleep is not the end.
As long as we're out healing his damage, we're fine. Okay, you know
that
what?
Which is seized must be repaid.
I will overcome the thorns.
Sure. Let me see. Sound effects. I'm just gonna turn... Okay, just a bit.
Clear before.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Here.
Oh, I should probably...
There's thunder!
This mortal form.
And then use this one.
Will walk with you.
I need to
Watch over
sneeze.
you.
No!
And guide you on your path.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit. Heed my word.
Ugh, sorry about that. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. Oh. Characters with glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase glory stacks. Characters with glory can dispel a number of Titanic Corpus stacks equal to the current glory stacks when attacking. Okay, sure.
There's no time to lose. Conflict.
So how many? Okay, so he gains, yeah, skill and ultimate. All right.
Bid you farewell.
Follow my charge.
Dun dun dun.
There's thunder!
Gods can bleed.
Even gods can bleed.
How about letting the enemy strike?
It's back to
You
12.
chose the wrong enemy.
Rude.
There's no time to lose.
I'm gonna
Eternal
use this.
sleep is not the end. The
Get
dead
the,
will
get that up.
return.
2. They only get up to 2?
Conflict.
It's kind of how it feels.
Serenity stands clear before me.
Here. There's thunder!
Time for the master stroke. Radiant
It doesn't go above 2, I think. I don't know whether, like... Probably because it'd be kind of too broken if you could stack it infinitely. Yeah, this team is very strong. I don't know.
Move.
Oh, a Goliath. She's an interesting person.
This is not the true Nikador. Just one of his many godly forms.
Why is she British? I mean, why not, but like...
The core flame isn't here.
She doesn't even sound like she's originally British. I don't... What do I know? That's Trian.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus.
Okay.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Hello, Lady Aglaya. I won't say anything about her gaze. Because it is very, Lady Aglaya, your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them.
Wow,
For
this
me,
view is really pretty.
It's perception. I don't need light to measure
Oh,
the
okay.
world. The wind
She's
carries
also a
messages
Chrysos
along
heir.
golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
I guess they're all, like, probably all the playable characters are going to be Chrysos heirs to some extent. That's kind of what the vibe I'm getting.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
Oh, again. She sounds so cultured. She sounds so cultured. As I'll say that. Indeed, her manner of speaking is comparable to Sunday's. Except not British. Because Penacony is supposed to be American.
Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Tell me,
Well,
how do you feel?
Truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge.
It's just the way she said that. I don't know. It just reminded me of that scene of The Princess Bride where he's like, tell me, how do you feel? Okay, we're at 20 minutes on this recording.
When Trian followed those
Why does it have to be
escaped
two
soldiers,
different
was that part of the plan
videos?
too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity.
That's so funny because you're like, gold is like your whole thing.
After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
So she's gonna answer our questions?
Guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
Huh? Don Hung confused.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
A certain red man said your hospitality is not great. Or something, that we shouldn't, that you're not very hospitable. I don't know. Anyway, why is your waist so snatched?
Now then,
see you later.
Where should we begin?
Sometimes I just, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, why is your waist like that, bruh? Tell me everything. Oh, okay. Why is it telling me about Rappa? Lady Aglaya, could you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Akima. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze.
Oh, like one of the things we can teleport to? Is that why it's a domain, technically? Because there's no teleport waypoints, or whatever they're called?
Go ahead.
Teleport beacons? Yeah, oh my gosh, that's funny. I didn't realize. Okay. With this space anchor on Amphoreus, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of the Trailblaze. I like how I just popped that out of my pocket. I don't know. Praise Aki. Our boarding passes are appreciating in value. A few more and maybe we can reconnect with the Express.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Actually, I did say she doesn't sound like she's naturally British, like whoever voices her. And she might not be, but like listening to her more, she's a little bit better at pronouncing words in a British accent than I've heard some people who fake British accents. So I'll give it to her. I'll give it to this. Okay. We got a record. Baby with face covered in gold. Huh? Okay. Let's see. We have walk along this pillar of light. Enter the miracle orb's illumination radius for the first time. Into the currents of time. Learn Oronix's prayer. And then we have this one. Baby with face covered in gold. This time your deeds will make Akivili proud. Place your first space anchor in Amphoreus. Pancreation's true intention. Break at least 4 enemies' war armor in a single attack. Yeah, I know. Pretty cool like that. Tutorials. Okay, they're teaching me about some stuff. Messages. Oh. They want me to look at all these chat boxes I have. Okay, whatever. Alright, follow Aglaya to the bath. Huh? Listen to the Titan's echoes. Chalice of Plenty Fagusa. As the honey brew spills into the ocean, the waves bloom like flowers. In the clamor of great waves and drunkards, all awaken amongst the madness. Huh? Huh? Well, I did something. Obtain the audio record Divine Echo Ocean. Sure, yeah, I did that. Also, how am I getting so many of these? Sorry, that had nothing to do with what just happened. I just remember looking earlier and being like, why do I have 51 passes?
At Memorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Public baths. Can I take a bath with, like, someone? With people? I don't think that's pretty. I don't think that's very appropriate.
This is a good place.
Not for this channel.
Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin.
Sprites?
This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
This feels a little embarrassing.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
If we're not, like, undressing before stepping into the bath, because, like, what about... I'm not taking a bath with Don Hung. Bruh. These things are cute. Oh, wait, can I, like, kick them around? Not really. Okay. Water physics. But they're so cute. Okay. Listen to the bath sprite's tale. Okay.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Okay. Go ahead.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos.
Battle Sprite has, sorry, Bath Sprite. Why did I say Battle Sprite? Bath Sprite has a deep voice.
3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings.
A nice backtrack to this as well.
3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature.
I'm gonna take a quick, what is it? I'll keep listening. No, how do I hide? Oh, is this it? Yeah, I want to take a quick screenshot so I can, okay. Keep listening.
Then came Kefali, throne of worlds.
I'm not gonna like skip all of the lore. That's kind of important stuff.
They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity.
It's like the story of creation, essentially, with mythology.
Upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for
The
love,
romance titan.
teaching them to revere their beauty.
I'm guessing each titan isn't necessarily, I think pretty obviously they're not eons, but maybe they're emanators or something?
With that,
I don't know.
the first humans were born.
Yawn and try to pay attention. An enrapturing tale. Keep listening.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilization sprouted.
How long is this
one
gonna take, though, for
after the
real?
other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world. Trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short
Is one of
period
those.
of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
So I wonder if the wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being means too much to take in. It is a lot of information, but I feel like it's good information. Like, we're learning the history, you know? But I wonder if that first line is why Amphoreus is unable to be found normally, and you need, like, someone of the Remembrance to help you peer into it, you know? And then...
Is something wrong? The sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
No one enjoys purple prose. This history is way too convoluted.
I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Okay. Water physics. Wait, so if I'm facing this way? I'm sorry. Something about this, okay, isn't quite right.
Bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
This is catering to my preference. I'll just say, now that's more like it.
No butting in. Class is still ongoing.
So, like, why is it a little high-pitched voice now?
Oh, right. Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But three baddie Titans soon
It's baddie Titans.
bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them.
I mean, this is a better way to interpret it.
Titans got
Easier to
angry,
follow, I guess.
And no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other.
So I wonder... pardon my yawn. If each of the Titans has, like, it says, like, their followers. So yeah, they would each have, like, a civilization or, like, a group of people, essentially, that follows them. And so I'm guessing, like, followers of Nikador as an example, and then followers of Yanis. don't really get along because they follow different gods. I mean, like, of course, or different titans. Of course the titans want different things, and that's probably why they don't get along. Like, Nikador obviously wants to destroy things, but I don't know. That's just kind of my interpretation of it. It's like they each have their own clan, I guess, of who you follow, and they don't really... They war with each other.
Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
Listen eagerly.
A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
Alright.
Is something else wrong?
Treating me like a child.
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Alright. I don't know which one to choose. I feel like I understand this one. They're just fighting each other. I'll just say Amphoreus seems to be going through a rough patch.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
Oh, okay. I still don't get what's going on with the Titans and Chrysos heirs.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
So, what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me.
I want to be in the bath. Okay. Run. Baths. I wonder if there's gonna be like an event though where we can like soak with the characters, but like we'd be in our clothes, of course, because that's how it goes.
Please, give me a moment.
What's wrong?
The way up from here leads to a bath that the council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs.
Oh, because you guys are special.
Off limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
That's a strict custom. Seems like prophesied heroes and civilians aren't treated equally in Akama. Why don't you go up with her, Xynthia? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner.
Yes, he is my partner. I'm just kidding. He's my partner in crime, more like it. Like, what the heck? Okay, bye, Don Han. I'll see you later. Head to the hero's bath. Yeah. The hero's bath. Space anchor pinned. Huh? What do you mean space anchor pinned, ya doofus? I don't know, man. Oh, is it, you mean this? Okay.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Close my eyes again.
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath.
Bare?
Are you willing to trust me?
Honesty? Okay, sit down and close my eyes. Whatever.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Follow her suggestion and move a little to your left. Sure, why not? You move to the left. How wondrous. You've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer. Ew! Just kidding. And I will close my eyes.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly.
I'll just do as she says.
Yes,
Like,
you're doing great.
no point in not doing what she says, I guess.
It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think.
So we should be naked. No, okay, never
This
mind.
place,
That's
then,
not what she's saying.
is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together.
Okay.
You can open your eyes now.
You better not have taken off your clothes. Just saying.
We are joined together now.
Oh, that's... What? Is this some kind of ritual?
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us.
Nestia.
Capable of sensing even the slightest quiver.
Why do you have to say it like that?
We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Okay, that kind of
You
thing.
learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles.
Go on.
You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus.
Okay. About 20 to 30
Unfathomable
minutes
power
more.
changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and
I love how every time I
madness.
alt tab, it just puts the cursor back on screen.
Amphoreus
Alright,
has
thanks.
since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves.
Interesting
It is
about that
only
last
upon
one. Take their
reclaiming
authority
all
for
core
themselves.
flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
I mean, maybe. You think too highly of us.
If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. But for Amphoreus, I am willing to take the chance.
I don't know if I can face Titans.
I have laid my heart
I've
bare.
faced a lot of
And in
things.
return,
I guess I faced an
just want you to
Eon.
make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
But why?
Akima is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
I promise.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has
Aw.
created ripples in the water.
Oh, Don Hong, it's
Why
okay.
don't the both of you tour our holy city? See
Aw.
how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Meet up with Don Hung. Oh, poor Don Hung. He was worried. I'll go back down the cool elevator. Why is he over there, though? Bro. That's cute, though. I don't know. Something about his worrying has created ripples in the water. Like, poor guy. He's like, where'd she go? Why isn't she coming back? I guess it just took too long for him. I hear a chest. Oh, they look like this. Nice.
Diamond in the rough.
It's like, wait, I hear the sound of a chest nearby. Hey. You're finally back. What did she say to you? Summarize your earlier conversation. Relay the information it's from Aglaia to the agreement. Okay. Promise not to tell her people about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern. Though this is consistent with how Finon was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Eurylos 6, the people still had an understanding of space, and even paths and eons. The sky above Amphoreus, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be taboo? Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter concealing Amphoreus from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphoreus hidden. Their titans could also be related to some eon. I can't stop thinking about your broken spear. I'll just say, what should we do now? Let's explore the city like Aglaia suggested. We help defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information, while they still have a good impression of us. We can also take some photos for our records. Aw, the little smile. Cute. Okay. Alright, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Teehee. I've returned. Alright, let's keep going. Gotta go head to Marmorial Market. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Wait, what's this? So... Space anchor pinned. What? A mysterious object blessed by Yanis. After breaking it, movement speed will increase for a certain duration. Okay. Oh, look at me go. Woohoo! Alright. Don't make me do it again. Scary. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that one's easy. I'm probably gonna get others that are unnecessarily difficult.
There was more than met the eye.
Citizens already back in the city. Why are they gathered here? There. Let's go look. Music? Excuse me, do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
I feel like we're just all American, except for
Are you
Aglaia.
the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
We speak with an accent? The frontier? Looks like Finon is helping Aglaia keep that secret too. There must be some kind of understanding among the Chrysosayers. Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosayers. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First,
Bumped
those
my mic a
minions
little
of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it? With just human effort, that's going to take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby, oh Kephali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Oh, he thought we could summon miracles. I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think a bit odd, too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers, too?
Okay, I did major in English in college, so sometimes I'm a bit of a stickler for grammar. I try not to be, but if she said also, she doesn't have to say to at the end as well. Oh, your verse. That's just some advice. Like if she says maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers, you don't need to, because we're already suggesting also and to are kind of the same. Or maybe she says that maybe you have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers. It's redundant, I guess. Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treevee will see if you get it.
Okay, we'll do our best. In Amphoreus, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere. When the Trailblazer approaches, they reveal an energy ripple over them. At this point, by holding down the button, you can use Oronyx's prayer. So I'm trying not to say it weird, I don't know. To rewind them back to their previous state from a certain time ago. The power of Oronyx's prayer has limitations. Under normal conditions, it can only be sustained for 3 seconds. If used beyond 3 seconds without the object rewinding to the critical time point, it will return to its state prior to the activating ability. Okay. I did it.
You did it on the first try! You're a natural.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven.
What do you mean, fresh from the oven?
Bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akima. Feats abound right here.
Well said, my friend. I don't seem to be cut out for this. Oh, poor Don Hong.
There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
We reached an agreement.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akima. And Treevee has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this,
it's because I have a Stellaron inside me.
Clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time at least. Oh, right. We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akima with them.
Teleslates? Yeah, teleslates. Pull out your phone. Is this?
Yeah, you knew it. There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akima, like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set. Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akima, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
Huh. That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't that mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
Well, that's convenient. The list of inexplicable things only gets longer. True. Look, someone's on the roof. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up. Okay.
A miracle fresh from the oven.
Not you two.
Bring word to the bard.
We don't need to do that.
Does it really work?
I hear a chest. Is it just... Is it over there? It sounds like it's over here. I'm confused. Maybe it is. over on the other side. I don't know. We're just gonna keep going. I'm probably stupid and looked right at it. Oh. Oh, that's really cool. An excellent lookout over the city. We can even see that Titan statue. Let's get a photo of this view. I'm gonna take a screenshot, actually. That's a pretty good one. Okay. What are you two doing
up here?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? I, Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. It's our first time in Akama, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to, create? No, capture? I mean, to remember the city and its sights by.
Oh,
so smooth, Don Hung.
You mean to say take a photo, don't you?
There. Yes, I meant to say that.
Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone.
Photo stone? I'm not even going to bother guessing their logic for naming things. This, you give March 7th's camera to Damionis.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign name. But that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy, I know how to use this now. Huh.
What is it? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way.
Okay, we'll strike our poses.
We're done. Here, have a look.
Can you also apply some filters? Let's leave that to March.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
No, certainly. Pfft, did he really pick us up? Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Thessalopolis. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ocean. A sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the Holy City was fraught with challenges, but thankfully we were able to make our way here after meeting Finon at the Abyss.
Thalassopolis?
Thalassopolis. That's...
Is that so?
Oh.
I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
Remain silent.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
Damionis left thoughtfully. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think we managed to fool him. After all, Thessalopolis was something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Amphoreus, I'm afraid that he'll have already seen through our lies. Thalassopolis. Thalassophobia, anyway. Fortunately, there's no evidence. But it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Amphoreus, there's still people who yearn for it. Looks like we have to be even more cautious. Oh, if you say so. Okay, right, trying to explore the city before we got distracted. Although, I'm at an hour already. Surprisingly enough. No fly zone. Smash one flying Amphoreus. It's kind of fun that we can walk on the roofs. Okay, where is that chest? I'm so... Is it up? Is it on top? Just wonder if there's a way to get up even higher. How would I get up even higher, though? What happens if I perform a prayer? That was weird. Hooked? This golden nectar is so sweet. I want to share it with all my friends. Drinking too much always causes problems. Problems? But how? I'm starting to feel a little delirious. Butterflies and souls. Chirping secret. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in Amphoreus. Approach and interact to collect the nymphs and bring their blessings to Aglaya. After collecting all the nymphs of an area, the garment maker will begin deciphering the prophecy and may provide unexpected information to unknown surprises. That's very interesting. I don't really know what happened. I just said something. Encounter the Titan's weavers for the first time. Collect 1 blessings from the creation nymphs. Okay, well I still don't know where this dang chest is. I feel like it's on top. I feel like it's up there, but I don't know how to get up there, so we're not gonna worry about that because I think it's time to call it there for now. So, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and consider subscribing, and I will probably record tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow, so should be good to do that. Yeah, I'm excited to see more of what Amphoreus has to offer. So far, a very cool place. With all that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.